Dopest Community was popping. I told y'all we got more Harry Mack for y'all. I appreciate all the love and support in the comments. Appreciate you guys putting me on game. Let me know what the community's like. Let me know what his fan base is like. I rock with y'all, man. Y'all got really good vibes and dope energy. So we're continuing on this journey. The next track we have is WYGDN. It's an official audio and it's a video and everything. I guess that stands for What You're Gonna Do Now. That's what I'm guessing, but yeah, I'm hyped to hear it. Appreciate all love and support for the channel. Let's get right into this, man. I'm hyped to hear what Harry Mack talking about, man. Phenomenal MC. Let's get it.
I signed that contract with myself. I'm doing it. Throughout that process, you'll start talking to yourself like, man, I think I need to, maybe if we, nope. No, this is non-negotiable.
Yeah, non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Gotta work through the stress, can you handle this? Hey, it ain't nothing glamorous. Really though, can you manage this? What happens when the inspiration vanishes? When you hurt in the soul, ain't no bandages. When the haters say some bullshit, the damage is your sense of self-pride, and you still gon' ride, or will you melt down like a candlestick? I said, what you gon' do now? Yeah, what you gon' do, homie, what you gon' do? I said, what you gon' do now? Hey, what you gon' do, homie, what you gon' do? Said the universe be asking all of us this very question, and how you answer chooses if you lose account them blessings. Hold on. Some days I've been feeling so discouraged, feeling like there ain't no way my flow will flourish. Going hella hard, but I'm working for myself, so you know I got no benefits and no insurance. I'm a total purist, rapping in the lab until my vocals perfect. Trying to take it back to when talent was mattering, but I don't know if people ready for the dope resurgence. Still every day I be showing up consistently, cause I'm knowing that the muse is rewarded. Even when my brain feels confused and distorted, still I put the work and get my music recorded. Some days I be loving what I made, I be saying that's something of beauty, it's gorgeous. Other days I be saying damn that's right, what the fuck is that? I'm about to lose, I should forfeit, truly I'm tortured. I don't know if any artists out there can relate to me, maybe I'm just faking it, I ain't never gonna make it, it's make believe. What's it gonna take to see the success that I need, dog? Do I even have the agency? By now I could have bowed out gracefully. Why do I keep showing up faithfully? Gotta work through the stress, can you handle this? Hey, it ain't nothing glamorous. Really though, can you manage this? What happens when the inspiration vanishes? When you hurt in the soul, ain't no bandages. When the haters say some bullshit, the damages your sense of self-pride, and you still gon' ride, or will you melt down like a candlestick? I said, what you gon' do now? Yeah, what you gon' do, homie, what you gon' do? I said, what you gon' do now? Hey, what you gon' do, homie, what you gon' do? Said the universe be asking all of us this very question, and how you answer chooses if you lose account them blessings. Yeah, I don't know if it's gon' work, still I'm working till it hurts. Can't be doing that in bursts. Find a beat, record a verse, then record another verse, then record another verse, on and on until the hearse, till I'm buried in the earth. Staying faithful, music my religion. Every morning I be up in church, yeah, getting better, never worse. Ayy, put in effort, lift the curse. Ayy, of my insecurity, rhyming with urgency, line after line, I'm aligning them perfectly, grinding the levels, it's quite unbelievable. Trying to make it so failure's unreasonable, climbing the peaks, I don't know if they reachable, hoping the skills that I'm needing are teachable. Fuck it, I just keep on going, cause giving up is unspeakable. I can't be weak, my bro, I gotta make the speakers blow with heat that flows. I gotta let them know that I'm coming for the title. I've been doing this the second grade recital, and I gotta win. I'm feeling like it's vital, man, I'm doing it the way that I was meant to do it. I'ma just pursue it, I'ma keep on going through the music. Gotta work through the stress, can you handle this? Hey, it ain't nothing glamorous. Really though, can you manage this? What happens when the inspiration vanishes? When you hurt in the soul, ain't no bandages. When the haters say some bullshit, the damages your sense of self-pride, and you still gon' ride, or will you melt down like a candlestick? I said, what you gon' do now? Yeah, what you gon' do, homie, what you gon' do? I said, what you gon' do now? Hey, what you gon' do, homie, what you gon' do? Said the universe be asking all of us this very question, and how you answer chooses if you lose account them blessings. Hold up.
Fire, man. Fire. I love it. Track is so smooth, man. I can hear Isaiah Rashad or somebody like that. It's like a really buttery smooth track. It's dope. Yeah, so this right here, man, I'm digging this one. It's like when the beat came through. Like, first and foremost, let me rewind all the way back. I was captivated when I heard Kobe in the beginning, man. Like, that's my GOAT of all time. Been that way since I was a kid and everything. Kobe's always been my favorite basketball player, right next to Allen Iverson. So it's like, man, hearing this, just hearing his voice and everything, you know, it woke something up in me. And then, of course, Kobe always had those speeches that, like, motivate you and everything. So Harry Mack using this to start off his song is fire to me. I like how he's just in his zone. He's in his own space. He's over there asking himself questions and everything, how you go manage stuff, you know, the negativity that you get behind it, how you just want to give up on things, but you got to keep pushing. It's very motivational music, and he is like a top tier lyricist, man. He be doing his thing. He be cooking up here. But if you guys aren't familiar with the channel, we got Harry Mack up here. So I'm, you know, if you guys haven't seen his well, seen my videos before, I do lyrical breakdowns. So of course it's my first listen, so I'm gonna break down each verse and everything, along with the chorus, the bridge, and all that stuff, and what it means to me on the first initial listen. Of course, the more you listen to it, you catch more. So yeah, so let's get right into it. So that's what I'm saying. He starts off with the Kobe, with the whole Kobe like intro and everything, with Kobe talking. He's like, I signed that contract with myself. I'm doing it. Throughout the process, you'll start talking to yourself like, man, I think I need to. Maybe if we, nope, this is a non-negotiable. So he's saying like the contract is non-negotiable. You can't pretty much say anything about it. It's what it is. Like, you can't, ain't no if and buts about it. It's non-negotiable. This is what it is. So let's get back into it, y'all.
I signed that contract with myself. I'm doing it.
So it's like when you sign it with yourself, like you're not going to like compromise yourself for anybody. You can't do anything. So if you be like, yo, this is what I'm gonna do, this is what I'm gonna do.
Throughout that process, you'll start talking to yourself like, man, I think I need to, maybe if we, nope. No, this is non-negotiable.
Yeah, non-negotiable.
Yeah, so it's like when he says that, obviously Harry Mack is talking about himself, right? So Harry Mack comes through, and it's like, it's crazy because like with the bridge, it's like he's so dope at what he does. I thought, this was the verse starting, or maybe the chorus, but it wasn't the verse or the chorus. It's the bridge before the chorus. You know what I'm saying? He's like, gotta work through the stress. Can you handle this? Yeah, it ain't nothing glamorous. When you're stressed out, it's nothing glamorous and everything. Really though, can you manage this? Like, can you manage to do this thing with rapping or whatever it is, whatever endeavors you have in your life, whatever your grind is, can you manage to do this? What happens when the inspiration vanishes? So when you're inspired by things and that inspiration is gone, what do you do? Do you find, or do you get inspired by more things, or do you shut down? This really separates like, how bad you really want something. When you hurt in the soul, ain't no bandages. So you can't bandage your soul when you're hurt on the inside and your internals. When the haters say some bullshit, that damages. So obviously, I can relate to that too. If I got these videos and there's a negative person in the comments, things like that, or like if he gets criticism for his music. So it's like when the haters say some bullshit, that damages. Your sense of self-pride, are you still gonna ride? Or will you melt down like a candlestick? So when you let all this negativity damage you and you fall, or you gonna keep fighting for it? Keep fighting for whatever the sport it is that you're trying to excel in, whatever your talent is, whatever you want to be, or you gonna keep fighting for it? This is a question to yourself. Like, he's talking to himself internally, and also he's talking to his viewers, but mainly I think that he's talking to himself. Like, this is what it's like.
Gotta work through the stress, can you handle this? Hey, it ain't nothing glamorous. Really though, can you manage this? What happens when the inspiration vanishes?
And you gotta love just like his cadence and his delivery and his flow. He's just killing it, man. He has that flawless delivery.
When you hurt in the soul, ain't no bandages. When the haters say some bullshit, the damages. Your sense of self-pride, are you still gon' ride? Or will you melt down like a candlestick? I said, what you gonna do now? Yeah.
And then of course you got the chorus. He's like, I said, what you gonna do now? What you gonna do, homie? What you gonna do? Like, asking you when all this stuff happens, what you gonna do? And he's like, said the universe be asking all of us this very question, and how you answer it chooses if you lose or count them blessings. How you answer this question is like, are you counting the blessings, or are you not counting the blessing, based on how you handle this?
What you gonna do, homie? What you gonna do? I said, what you gonna do now? Hey, what you gonna do, homie? What you gonna do? Said the universe be asking all of us this very question, and how you answer chooses if you lose or count them blessings. Hold up.
And it's like, you can, even with the first verse, he's like, some days I've been feeling so discouraged. We feel that every day. Like, pretty much people have all felt this way, that way he's talking about. When you make music that's relatable to people, obviously we all know that's how they connect. But with him, you can hear the passion and everything. And then when you watch his other videos of him freestyling, you can tell he got a good spirit. He's a good person. He's like, some days I've been feeling so discouraged, feeling like there ain't no way my flow will flourish. It's not gonna go nowhere. I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like, I'm down right now. I got to bring myself back up. He's got like going hella hard, but I'm working for myself. So, I got no benefits and no insurance. I'm a total purist. So obviously, I don't know if you guys, because I've done it before. Well, entrepreneurship, when you're working for yourself, there is no benefits, there's no insurance. You can get it, but you're not going to get it for the same price of, let's say you work for like a 9-to-5 or whatever, and you have a company you're working for. When you're working for the machine, obviously they have your benefits and everything. So when you're working by yourself, all that stuff adds up. It gets costly, and a lot of people just don't get it until they get to where they need to be. So I relate to him right after he said this. Well, I related to him before this, but like this right here just made it hit harder.
Some days I've been feeling so discouraged, feeling like there ain't no way my flow will flourish. Going hella hard, but I'm working for myself, so I got no benefits and no insurance. I'm a total purist.
So he's like, no insurance, I'm a total purist. Rapping in the lab until my vocals perfect, so obviously when he lays down the track, if the vocals ain't right, he keeps going back to make sure his vocals are perfect. Trying to take it back to when the talent was mattering. Because obviously you know how it was in like the rap space. With Kendrick running the rap space now, I tell people all the time, now I feel like you really need talent to get back on the radio. You can't wave rap. You don't have to sound like nobody else. I feel like now it's an even playing field for everybody. If you want to make, I call it's messed up, I call them the cookie cutter raps. You want to make the cookie cutter raps and people rock with it, you can get in the mainstream. If you want to take it to boom bap, and like, all that other stuff, like the gutter NC or like the full West Coast, you could do all that and still get on the platform now. You know what I'm saying? And get on the airways. So I like how he's doing this right here, man. He's like rapping to my vocals perfect, trying to take it back so when talent was mattering, but I don't know if people really if people ready for the dope resurgence. And I feel like everybody is now. This song, he dropped this in 2024. I feel like this is the perfect time for this to come out. People can relate to it. He's like, still every day I be showing up consistently because I'm knowing that the muse is rewarded. Even when my brain feels confused and distorted, still I put the work in, get my music recorded. Some days I'll be loving what I made. I'll be saying that's something of beauty, it's gorgeous. Other days I'll be saying, damn, that's whack. What the fuck is that? I'm about to lose it. I should forfeit. So obviously, hit or miss. I was watching the interview with Kendrick Lamar for like the Super Bowl and everything with Ebro and them, and he was saying like, there's rhymes that you write and you're like, man, these are whack, and everybody's like, yo, those are fire. You're like, nah, they're whack, get them out of here. And that's what he's talking about now. Sometimes I'm like, yo, this joint is dope. This script I'm writing, you know what I'm saying, like these rhymes and everything, and then sometimes you're just like, man, this shit is trash, man. And then you get like, you know what I'm saying, you start underestimating yourself. But yeah, so it's dope.
Rapping in the lab until my vocals perfect. Trying to take it back to when talent was mattering, but I don't know if people ready for the dope resurgence. Still every day I be showing up consistently, cause I'm knowing that the muse is rewarded. Even when my brain feels confused and distorted, still I put the work and get my music recorded. Some days I be loving what I made. I be saying that's something of beauty, it's gorgeous. Other days I be saying, damn, that's whack. What the fuck is that? I'm about to lose, I should forfeit.
I like that right there, man. And then he's like, truly, I'm tortured. I don't know if any artist out there could relate to me. Maybe I'm just faking it. I ain't never gonna make it. It's make believe, I'm never gonna make it. And that's another thing, like when you're doing something in life, it's really make believe. Like people, like my main thing is I want to live my life and get paid for it. That's what it is. That's my main goal. That's like my thing. I want to just live my life and be happy and get paid and feel like I'm not working. And that's what he's doing. Like we can clearly see him doing that. That's what he does for a living. He just has fun, writes his raps, freestyles. A really charismatic person, like he just, charismatic person. He's just really dope at what he does, and he's fire, and he knows it, and he's got the conviction behind it with the bars and everything. You can hear it. So like this is really motivational for me personally. Being a content creator and being on YouTube and other platforms, this is really motivation for me. So he's, I don't know if any artist can relate to me. Maybe I'm just faking it. I ain't never gonna make it. It's make believe. What's it going to take to see the success that I need? Dog, I don't even have an agent. Do I even have an agency? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's it going to be to be a success that I want to be? I don't even have an agency. Right now, I could have bowed out gracefully. Why do I keep showing up faithfully? It's easier to quit, pretty much is what he's saying. It's easier to quit. And he keeps going. And it's like, it's almost like, yeah, he's really talking to himself. Like that battle in between himself is dope to hear it. Because we all have these battles with each other all the time.
Truly, I'm tortured. I don't know if any artists out there can relate to me. Maybe I'm just faking it. I ain't never gonna make it. It's make believe. What's it gonna take to see the success that I need, dog? Do I even have the agency? Right now I could have bowed out gracefully. Why do I keep showing up faithfully?
And then he goes back into the bridge when he's like, gotta work through the stress. Can you handle this? Yeah, ain't nothing glamorous. Really though, can you manage this? What happens when the inspiration vanishes? When the hurt in the soul ain't no bandages? When the haters say the bullshit that damages your sense of self-pride? Are you still gonna ride? Or will you melt down like a candlestick? That hook is fire.
You gotta work through the stress. Can you handle this? Hey, it ain't nothing glamorous.
I like the ad-lib too.
You manage this. What happens when the inspiration vanishes? When you hurt in the soul, ain't no bandages. When the haters say some bullshit that damages your sense of self-pride, are you still gonna ride? Or will you melt down like a candlestick?
And then then you gotta ask your question. What you gonna do? Said, what you gonna do? What you gonna do now? What you gonna, like, it's fire.
Said, what you gonna do now? Yeah, what you gonna do? Homie, what you gonna do? I said, what you gonna do now? Hey, what you gonna do? Homie, what you gonna do? Said the universe be asking all of us this very question. And how you answer chooses if you lose or count them blessings. Yeah.
So he goes in the next verse, like, I don't know how it's gonna work. Still, I'm working till it hurts. That right there is tough. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm working till it hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where I'm gonna go with this, but I'm still working, till it hurts. Like, I'm not tapped out yet. can't be doing that in bursts. And pretty much what he's saying, can't be doing that in bursts. He's like, you can't be part-time with this shit. You gotta be full-time. When you do things in bursts, it's just you do it when you feel like it. He's like, nah, ain't no feel like it. Just going back to what Kobe said in the beginning, it's non-negotiable. You know, the contract you made to yourself. So like he's going in. Still, I'm working till it hurts. Can't be doing this in bursts. Find a beat, record a verse, then record another verse, then record another verse, on and on until the hearse. So keep recording verses till I die is what he's saying. Let's get it, Harry.
I don't know if it's gonna work. Still I'm working till it hurts. Can't be doing that in bursts. Find a beat, record a verse, then record another verse, then record another verse. On and on until the hearse.
Love that, right? On and on to the hearse till I'm buried in the earth. Staying faithful, music my religion. Every morning I'll be up at church. Right there, music's a religion. Every morning I'll be up at church. Every morning he's over there doing his music, perfecting his craft, you know, because that's his church right there. Getting better, never worse. Putting effort, lift the curse. You know, I put in that effort, I lift the curse off of me. Lift the curse of my insecurity, robbing with urgency, line after line, I'm aligning them perfectly. Line after line, I'm aligning them perfectly. Fire, man.
Till I'm buried in the earth, staying faithful, music my religion. Every morning I be up at church, yeah, getting better, never worse. Ay, put in effort, lift the curse. Ay, of my insecurity, rhyming with urgency, line after line, I'm aligning them perfectly.
Fire, man. Line after line, I'm aligning them perfectly. Grinding the levels is quite unbelievable. Grinding the levels is quite unbelievable. Try to make it so failure's unreasonable. You know what I'm saying? There's no failure. You know, it's unreasonable to fail. It doesn't make any sense, right? So he's like trying to make failure unreasonable, climbing the peaks. I don't know if they're reachable. You know, the peaks I'm climbing, I don't even know if I can reach them, but I'm still going to try. Hoping that skills that I'm needing are teachable. You know, skills that I'm needing, I'm hoping they're teachable. I can teach them to people, or people can teach them to me. Fuck it, I just keep going, because giving up is unspeakable. Like, it's just, I love that, man. This right here, like, he makes very motivational music, man.
In the levels, it's quite unbelievable. Trying to make it so failure's unreasonable. Climbing the peaks, I don't know if they reachable. Hoping the skills that I'm needing are teachable. Fuck it, I just keep on going, cause giving up is unspeakable.
Like that, man. I just keep on going because giving up is unspeakable. I can't be weak, my bro. Like, I like that right there. It's like he's talking to himself, man. He's having this conversation, this non-negotiable conversation with himself, man. No compromise, and we got to keep going. You got this doubt. You got, what if I don't make it? What if this doesn't work out? I ain't got no benefits, but it's like, you're like, fuck all that. I'm going to keep going. If that happens, I'll deal with it. But right now, I'm putting all that energy into being positive and doing my thing, dropping these lines, these freestyles, cooking it up in the booth. Fire, man. So he's like, I can't be weak, my bro. I gotta make the speakers blow. With heat, it flows. I gotta let them know I'm coming for the title. You know, that's that competitive hip-hop shit right there. I've been doing this since second grade recital. Rapping since second grade. Like the second grade recitals, when you recite stuff, like, yeah, he's been doing this since second grade. He's been doing it since elementary school. And I got it when I'm feeling like it's I got it when I'm feeling like it's vital. You know what I'm saying? We already know what vital is, you know, it's life. Man, I'm doing it the way that I was meant to be doing it. I'ma just pursue it. I'ma keep on going. I'ma keep on going through the music. So pretty much saying I'm not stopping. I'm not compromising for shit. I'm going in, man.
I can't be weak, my bro. I gotta make the speakers blow with heat that flows. I gotta let them know that I'm coming for the title. I've been doing this the second grade recital, and I gotta win. I'm feeling like it's vital, man. I'm doing it the way that I was meant to do it. I'ma just pursue it. I'ma keep on going. I'ma keep on going through the music.
And that's the shit. I'm talking with him with that conviction, man. That delivery, man. You can hear the passion in his voice, and I like the horns going as he's like cooking up at the end of the verse, man. We gotta run that part back, yo.
Gotta let them know that I'm coming for the title. I've been doing this the second grade recital, and I gotta win. I'm feeling like it's vital, man. I'm doing it the way that I was meant to do it. I'ma just pursue it. I'ma keep on going. I'ma keep on going through the music.
Then he gets back into that fire ass chorus and bridge, man. Gotta work through the stress. Can you handle this? Fire.
Work through the stress. Can you handle this? Hey, it ain't nothing glamorous. Really though, can you manage this? What happens when the inspiration vanishes? When you hurt in the soul, ain't no bandages. When the hater says some bullshit, the damage is your sense of self-pride, and you still gon' ride, or will you melt down like a candlestick? I said, what you gon' do now? Yeah, what you gon' do, homie? What you gon' do? I said, what you gon' do now? Hey, what you gon' do, homie? What you gon' do? Said the universe be asking all of us this very question.
Questions.
And how you answer chooses if you lose account them blessings. Hold up.
Dope, man. Dope. Straight dope. Fire, fire, fire. He just be chilling, man. And before you guys are asked, man, we're going to be doing gorilla bars. I'm going to get gorilla bars up here for sure. I know he's got a look at that. Gold Coast number 61. Like, we got so much content to go through, and I'm here for, man. If you guys look at the channel, you look at the artists we have on this channel, we got over 100 videos with different artists, man. Like, we are committed to it. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody pulling up, man. Y'all let me know what y'all favorite Harry Mack, whatever. Like, he got so much stuff. I don't even know what to say. I guess his freestyle, his song, it's too many things, man. Y'all let me know what's y'all favorite Harry Mack and everything. And I'm gonna keep cooking with y'all. I'm gonna keep rocking with y'all. I appreciate all the support and love. Welcome to the channel, because I know we have a lot of new Harry Mack people on this channel. And yeah, we're gonna do this thing the right way, y'all. I appreciate everybody reaching out. I hope you guys are doing good. Peace to you and yours. Protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers. I will holler at y'all in the next Harry Mack video. Y'all be easy. Peace.